Okay, I've been looking forward to this segment because we're talking outrage and cancel culture and how chaotic and vitriolic things can become.
Everybody is like, I am poised to be offended about anything. For example, so I saw this photo that the Surrey Police Service tweeted out. It was really nice. A bunch of their officers from the community engagement team had been collecting teddy bears to donate to Surrey Memorial. And I thought it's a lovely, fun photo. And I tweeted back, how tall is that officer on the end, right?
Yeah.
And,
I was wondering that.
Everybody else was retweeting, yeah, me too. What was it? Well, that provoked this tweet from someone I don't know who is essentially mad. If he was 5 feet tall, would you comment? Seems weird that no one sees the issue with commenting on his body. Can't we focus on qualities that are within his control? I didn't think that was an offensive comment. It was clearly a fun picture of an officer who was doing good work, who looks muscular and fit, and he was clearly much taller than his colleagues, and it was just a fun comment. Chill out.
Chill out. I wonder if in that person's bio it says, I do not give consent to be used on the Steel and Vents show.
Too late.
There are people who need to just calm down.
Right.
Here's a thing on social media. Here's an idea. If you don't like what someone's saying, scroll by them.
Yeah.
Mute them. Block them if you're that uptight about it. But
Excuse me.
It's that response, Linda, is ridiculous. Like I would have clicked on Sarah and Tigsy and said, "Is this a troll? Is this a bot account? Like what is?" I know we all got a little of that going on right now. But I mean, I'm sorry that happened to you because you were trying to do something that you literally cannot post a picture of your puppy.
You cannot.
Without somebody coming at you, bro.
However, I mean, there is this big conversation right now about cancel culture. Some people might have views, they're generally on the right, who feel like they're not allowed to say, I hate Trudeau, or vaccines don't work, or whatever. And this is what they believe. And so they feel that if they're called down or chastised in any way, that this is an outrage. Case in point, there is a Mountie in BC, in Trail, BC, who's under investigation by his supervisors because it was brought to the mayor's attention of Trail, from the CBC, by the way, that this particular officer had created a Facebook page, a website called the Church of Trudeau, and he clearly does not like the Prime Minister, and he wants to call out so-called left-wing liberal ideologies. Here's just a taste.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Church of Trudeau. If you haven't noticed, I'm excited because I want to share with you some information that was released not too long ago. The Liberal government plans on bringing wait a second, 1.5 million new immigrants to Canada over the next 3 years. That means we potentially could have 1.5 million new Liberals.
Yeah, now keep in mind, this is an RCMP officer. He doesn't say on the website that he is. He's not in any way trying to use the RCMP or label himself that way. But here's the thing, Jody. Do you know on social media accounts when people say, my views do not reflect those of my employer? Yes, they do. Spoiler alert, if you work for Czech, if you work for Surrey Memorial, if you work for Costco, and you're going to put that out there, or if you're a public figure or someone who works in public safety, you do have to be cautious about how your actions and words land with people that you might come into contact with.
So watching that video, I wonder to myself, and now aloud on TV, because I have this platform and it's my freedom to say this out loud, and I will take the consequences of this. That sounded really racist. Right?
Yeah.
So that guy's an RCMP officer. You're telling me that he is going to treat everybody the same when he is enforcing the law? That does not, talking about immigrants in that way is not cool.
Yeah.
That is not cool. You can hate the government for whatever reasons you choose, but you say something like that out loud for me as a citizen, and I know and love many people in Trail. We have many viewers in Trail. Hi, everybody who knows the DeVitos. Hello, that's not cool. It's not, and I think there should be, and frankly, there should be repercussions for liberals and NDP and conservatives
and extreme left who are saying offensive things.
There are some crazy people on both ends of the spectrum when it comes to saying things that are just not on. Holding people to account, ensuring that things are factual and truthful. These are the priorities that should have remained and have been lost in recent years.
And at the end of the day, if you really, really, really passionately want to go online and say something that might be offensive to someone else, do it, but you might pay the consequences, and you have to think about how this might impact you professionally.
I hope you do have the consequences. When I'm speaking out, I understand that there will be pushback. Glass houses, man. We all got to be careful about what we say. We've all stepped in it, and you should also say sorry when you feel like you actually gave it some second thought. And sorry should count, which is another piece of the cancel culture that I think is important.
I'm still not sorry for asking how tall is that officer on the end, because I just
tall.
thought it was cute, and I did not think that being tall is offensive to anyone.
It's not.
Anyway, still ahead. We have lots of happy endings, actually. We have a ton of them this week, which is great. And another what the hell video, this one involving vandalism.
Here we go
yet again, a prolific offender.